Imagine driving in the city you have lived for all your life. Then all of a sudden, on the way to your sister's house, which you quite go to visit frequently, you forget where she stays. You are so confused, you are lost, you don't know where you are, so you dial 911. Alzheimer's disease can be a inconceivable disease that affects any person at any given time and any family member. On November the 14th, 2021, at 6 o'clock in that evening, while working with my partner, we received a 911 call. My partner immediately knew who the caller was. She recognized the number. It was her 62-year-old mother calling to say she was lost while on her way to the house to pick up my partner's daughter. I here to discuss Alzheimer's and how it actually causes and affects in the treatment and the effects it has on the family. What is Alzheimer's? The symptoms and the cause. Alzheimer's disease is the most common form of dementia, a progressive brain disease that slowly destroys memories and thinking skill. Alzheimer's often can occur 5, 10, or even 20 years before symptoms even appear. It could just be the simple things as people forgetting new things that they did yesterday, or even something they are doing today, or performing a basic life task as we take for granted, such as brushing our teeth or getting dressed. And with that being said, there's no exact cause of what Alzheimer's fully is understood, what actually causes Alzheimer's. Many have said that they think it could be things that we eat that can control the neurons in our brains that cause our brains, the brain cells to disconnect and the neurons to disconnect. And some have even said it could be our DNA makeup. They said that Alzheimer's disease can be passed down from your female or mother side of the family, which affects you and the way. So it has not been fully understood what might causes Alzheimer's disease. With that being said, hazardous factors that could take place could be hereditary, the way of living, climate change, smoking, hypertension, which is high blood pressure. That all can be causes of this dramatic disease. And so since we know a little bit about what Alzheimer's is and the cause of the disease, let's talk about the dramatic, heartbreaking disease and the treatment. Alzheimer's has no cure. It has been no cure for this disease. And people try to use remedies such as listening to music, relaxing, pet therapy, and things of that nature to help the person suffering from Alzheimer's to maybe get back to remembering and feeling back to normal as soon as possible. But there is no real, true cure for Alzheimer's. And this could be such a strain on one's family. It can be very stressful because you're trying to maintain and keep your life going, and you have to deal with a loved one who is suffering from Alzheimer's. And it might could be like you can't function right because you're worried about them sneaking off in the middle of the night, or waking up and they are outside in the woods and don't know where they are, or you having to call 911 yourself to say, hi, my mom is missing and I don't know where she could possibly went. More youthful kids might think it's unfortunately because Alzheimer's can affect you at any time, any age, any stage. And so it could be very hard on the family to understand. It is difficult to have Alzheimer's or to deal with a relative that have Alzheimer's. The treatment can be very costly and probably wouldn't work unless it's countless things you're doing over and over to try to get it to work. So, as it been saying, knowledge is power by Sir Francis Bacon in 1562. I have given you the power of awareness of this catastrophic disaster and disease. Don't allow yourself to fall victim to Alzheimer's disease. It could one day easily be you or your relative calling 911 and you're lost in your hometown.